Your attention, please.
Now in the box, Josh Myrick. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the tying run is aboard here in the 9th.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Now batting,
Marco Hernandez steps in. Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there, and sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
now batting, first baseman, Sam Roberts.
Into the box now, Sam Travis. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll go to. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And this gets right under his glove. A costly mistake there. He's safe at the plate. And we are tied here in the bottom of the 9th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1. Hit hard to the right side. There's one. Back to first, a double play. And we are heading to extra innings. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Standing in, Henry Manzo. He singled his last time up.
Catcher, Henry Manzo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And there's one down now. Stepping into the box, Matt Goslin. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Chased a bad one there. 1-1. Bases are empty. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Richie Castro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Nothing doing here this half. Jackie Pinto takes over now. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Travis Marsh claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
For Binghamton, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon, and please drive home safely.
A pitching coach offers support to a player coming off a bit of a rocky outing.
Your attention, please.
Striding in to start the ninth, Alfredo Fernandez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
Beyond the fastball, or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Here's another 0-2. Fouled
ball's
away.
Up.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ryan Vizcaíno. He flew out in his last at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he just misses with a curveball. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded to third. Rivera brings it in. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth. Now at the plate, Nathaniel Zarate, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. He brings it in, and they have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Rumble Ponies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Samuel Comer earns his first win of the season. Number 57 couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Number 47 wraps it up for the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire
A coach clues in a new team member on available resources.
Riding in once again, Josh Chen. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away. Digging in now, Boone Donovan. He flew out in his last at bat.
Boone Donovan
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty, one man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Standing in now, Marshall Moreno, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
2 midnight. And again with another good one.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Binghamton wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Leo Leon notches his 3rd win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Number 47 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 47.
Riding into the box, Willie Ramiro. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching. Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. Digging in and looking for more, Jeff Bunty. He singled his last time up. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
For the most
barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
He throws him on the fastball there. Jeff Bunty goes down, and they've got only one out left to work with. Here comes the first pitch. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and they have taken game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Binghamton Rumble Ponies came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Johnny Elam gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Number 47 closes the door for the save, his 6th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB.
A manager confronts his pitching staff about an unacceptable team statistic.
Number 47 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 47.
Digging in the switch hitter, Gary McWilliams. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
One.
The ground over to first. Castaneda loves it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now to the plate, Nathaniel Henry. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The 1-2. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Andres Ramos. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 0-1 the count. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their...
back.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Rumble Ponies came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Number 47 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 47.
Leading off the inning, Nelson Ricks, and they'll need him to get something going here. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
This one's blooped out toward right center field, and it's a base hit. And just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the 9th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Into the box, Dino Aguilar, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. At the plate, Charles Slater. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second.
Charles Slater.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Breaking ball in for a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. So stepping in, Jim Padilla, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Strike one to start the at-bat. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed. And now tapped up the first baseline. But that one rolls foul. Ricks at second with two down. Swing and a liner. Foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Rumble Ponies came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Johnny Elam earns his third win of the year in relief. Number 47 hammers down the save, his 8th of the season.
Your attention, please.
Stepping up to the plate, Manny Marte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Manny Marte becomes the first out of the inning. In there for strike one, 0-1. One out, nobody on. Belted high in the air out to left. Batson racing back, and that one is gone.
The first baseman, number 12, Marshall.
In now,
Moreno.
Marshall Moreno. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth. Stepping in, Boone Donovan. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down.
Some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten.
He makes the catch, and they run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Rumble Ponies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Leo Leon with his 4th win this season. Seth Ramirez couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Number 47 earns the save out of the bullpen, his 9th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian.
A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role.
Game's future star. Coming to the plate now, Josh Myrick. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Josh Myrick.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Yeah, this lineup's got to go about it a little bit differently, Matty. They're not going to drive the ball out of the ballpark. They're in the bottom third in slugging percentage in the league. But they can string some hits together, manufacture some runs, create some problems on the base pass, being aggressive, and try and attack you that way. Be on the lookout for that.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Into the box now, Sam Travis. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Fouled off. Ortiz, base runner at first with 1 out. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. Into the box, Henry Manzo. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. 2 out with the man at first. And it's 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Valencia is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left. Marco Hernandez steps in as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And he got him.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And guys, you want to talk about taking care of the baseball, doing what's right, playing fundamentally sound. This team has the fewest errors in the league. Not only do they make the routine plays, but they'll make the spectacular ones as well. Can't be understated the importance of what they're bringing to the table on the defensive side. Check that out today.
Popped him up. Landgraf waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box now, Richie Castro, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So they go quietly here in this half. Leading off the inning, Will Keys, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Cyrus Cabral. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1-1-1.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping up now, Josh Myrick. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Josh Myrick.
First pitch of the at-bat. Changeup in for a strike.
0-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he just misses with a curveball. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Here's another 1-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Valencia is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So nothing happening this. Leading off the inning, Johnny something going here.
Johnny Ortiz.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
The batter.
At the plate, Sam Travis. First time up, he went down looking. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Henry Manzo. He's 0-for-1 thus far. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Valencia on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no. So coming to the plate, Marco Hernandez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going break.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Goslin. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Digging in to try it again, Richie Castro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. There's a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Is at the knees and called strike 3. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and Binghamton is out in front 4-0. Ready now, Will Keys will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Striding in, Cyrus Cabral. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. One over to first. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. The second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as they're digging in once again. Johnny Ortiz. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens. Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Guillory is there, and he has it for the out. Digging in, Sam Travis. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Hey, it's about 100%. Can't get any better than that.
And quickly, there are 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Henry Manzo. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Fastball in there for a called strike. Chopped weakly to the left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Pretty painless half of the inning. Marco Hernandez steps in. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one. I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
This one's down to 3rd. And there's out number 2. Now at the plate, Richie Castro. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight.
Richie Castro.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case. He came into that 3rd at bat after getting...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. This one pretty well. Stepping into the box, Cyrus Cabral. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Rivera scoops it up, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Josh Myrick.
Now batting.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Popped him up. Rivera on the move, but this will land untouched.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Now batting, Johnny Ortiz. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fast?
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Binghamton Rumble Ponies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Number 47 gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he struck out 13 in this one. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to the Show Nation.
Great job today.